Here I am, Lysandra, your esthetician and beauty expert, coming at you today with the Temptu. It's the airbrush, the handheld airbrush. I'm coming at you with this because I'm feeling a little fancy and I want to do a full face makeup. Although I keep my makeup pretty more subdued, natural, but a little bang, a little extra level to it. This is great if you want it to look professional, but still have that natural look. It feels like a second skin. It's not too heavy. It's not, you know, really thick or anything like that. And like when you look at it in the natural light, it's bomb. So I've already prepped my face. I did my skincare with my clean beauty routine through BeautyCounter. I did the counter match, which is more like a hydrating line for my skin, and then I topped it off with the C serum, which is all the rave right now. It's even sold out, so that'll be back in June. But then I did my first layer of makeup because my initial foundation for the Temptu seems to be acting a little funny. So right now I have the bronzer. I'm gonna do my second step with the bronzer and show you that. But in place of the Temptu foundation, I went ahead and did my Becca SkinLove. I love this stuff. It's great. Also kind of like a second skin feel. And it's cruelty-free, no parabens, pretty clean as well. And I love it. And it's buildable. And then I did my Glossier concealer to give me a little brightness under my eyes. So now I'm going on with the Temptu. I'm gonna turn that baby on. It's got the 3, I automatically fill the air when you turn it on. That's a 3, so that's the highest setting. I'm doing bronzer, so I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna turn it all the way down. I'll take it to 2, so you can kind of see it in the video. And I like to see it too. This is a bronzer. This stuff gives me life. It really does give you like this suntan look. So if you're needing that right now, with staying indoors, I'm all about this. So the button is right here. So I'm just gonna, you just wanna press it lightly. And then it's coming right out. I mean, it kind of bothers me just with my eyes, but it is focused, it's a gun. So it's not gonna get in your eye as long as you're in the right area of your face, okay? So I'm gonna pull back. And with Temptu, you wanna go more circular motions. You don't wanna do a sweeping, which you probably would a lot of times with the normal airbrush. Even with a normal, regular, old school airbrush, you wanna do like a light circling. It says you wanna hold it 4 fingers from your face. So about right here is where I wanna go. I tend to go a little bit closer just because it happens when you're doing it. So I'm gonna start off here on the side of my face and bring it up. And you can kind of already see it. That's why you not wanna stay, you don't wanna be too close. So I'm gonna fix that a little bit with my beauty blender in just a bit. But I just wanna get it on there and kind of show you what I'm going for. And I did a before picture, so we'll kind of see what the after looks like when I kind of perfect it a little bit. So I'm gonna keep going all over my face. I just want to do it lightly. You don't really need to do too much because it is the bronzer. It's not the actual foundation, right? It's just giving me that extra glow and sun-kissed, not even glow, just that extra little bit of sun look to my face. And I got that little red area there. That's a birthmark, so I like to kind of cover that up. And I can go on the other side, pressing lightly. See it on my face. And honestly, I mean, once you perfect this whole thing, I don't use this a lot. I wish every time I finally do use it, I'm like, why don't I use this more often? But it really does not take a whole lot of time. So, especially once you get used to it, you know? And just make sure you're using that bronzer, you want to bring it down your neck because you don't want that makeup face. You see everything stop here. You want to blend it in behind your ear, down your neck. And I mean, for some people this might be more of an event makeup, but if you're doing something cool in the day, like a brunch or something, even if you're having like a work day where you just want to look extra good for whatever reason, or you just feeling yourself that day, and this is nice. I mean, you probably don't want to wear this every day. I'm gonna go down my nose a little bit. And now I'm just gonna like blend it in with the blender. Just give me an extra glow. Feel a little bit of sun. I woke up and look healthy. Alright, and then next I'm gonna do my bronzer. actually next is not my bronzer. Sorry, I just did the bronzer. It's the highlighter. So I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a highlighty glow along my, up here right above my cheekbone, above my blush area, along my brow, a little bit of my nose, a little bit of my chin. All those areas where the light hits, okay? Let's turn it on. Too high. So with the bronzer, with the highlighter, I do want to start a little bit low. If I feel like I'm not getting enough, I'll go to the next level. Let's start with this first. I'm gonna kind of make sure it's working. It is. So I'm just gonna go in the area. And because you want to do circular, it's kind of hard with this, but sometimes I'll just do like a figure 8 too. And bring it up here. You kind of see me getting that little bit of glow. I don't like it kind of like glowing in my eye, so I close my eye and you can kind of see it. You just want to keep it right around here. You just want to start like here, up, from your arch down, you know? Keeping that rectangular look. And it's a glow because I really sprayed it. So I'll just bring it down a notch, but it looks so pretty in the sunlight. It's so much more natural and part of your skin than like a powder. Here we go on this side. Figure 8 it, or just go around that area. Good. See that extra glow? Yeah. Now I'll take it. You just want to go in this round area in your chin here. So you don't want too much because sometimes, well, that's kind of nice. I mean, you can see the light. Sometimes you look on TV and see people that maybe did their own makeup rather than have their makeup artist do their makeup, and they'll have that super shiny, shimmery area right here. You don't want that. So I'm just gonna brush it, bring it down, just to give me a natural little shimmer. If I feel like I've done too much, I'll bring it down a notch. But yeah, there we go. And that's all I'm gonna do with that. And I could probably go a little bit more here. But remember, you just want to here from your arch down, from like last third of your eye up, okay? With your highlighter. Just to keep it more like natural looking. I'm gonna turn this off. And then next I'll do my blush. Now I've got my blush pod in the Temptu airbrush. In case I didn't show you, this is basically how they look. You get a, on the initial packet you can get 3. You can get a blush, foundation, bronzer, or highlighter. It's just how I hold it, and this is what actually sticks into the airbrush. It's pretty awesome. I love it. Okay, so turn my blush on. I'll put it on the 2. I'm kind of into blush. I might get a little crazy, but I can always tone it down with the blender, right? I'm not gonna just spray it on my hand, make sure it is coming out. So, blush area, I still do the whole smile, apples of the cheeks things, even when I apply makeup on somebody else. And I do it on myself. So, usually I just do that. With the blush, I kind of just want to stipple it in that crescent shape, or I'll kind of, in this case, doing like the figure 8 again. Let's see. I think that's good. Still natural. And the other side, I'm going a little bit high, so it's hard to see. It's really great on this side. This side, I'm going to bring it down. It's kind of nice because you don't really get your hands all messy too. Because when I do makeup, I like to have my hands all in it and stuff. My own makeup, that is. So, it just kind of keeps it less messy. No brushes really needed. We're having a clean. Maybe just a little bit there for the hell of it. A little bit. My nose for a little extra color. Yeah. I'm looking in the mirror and looking in the camera to make sure I don't look too crazy. I like it. So basically this is my face, and then I'll do a little bit more of my makeup, which is my regular makeup. Pretty much this is it for the Temptu. But if you're into makeup, you want that professional look without having to worry about paying somebody, Temptu handheld airbrush. Love this thing. It's not the cheapest. I did get a discount on it. I've had it a couple years. Sometimes you go to beauty shows or like the trade shows or just like a everyday beauty show and this brand is there, you can get a discount. That's what's cool about this. That's how I got it. I think I got it half off or something like that, but it's about $300, I want to say, and then each pod is maybe like $40 Temptu.com, I think, but I'll put it in my notes right up as well for the video. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my regular makeup.